Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. It's been about 2 weeks since I posted my last video. That was my almost 34 mile mountain bike ride down to St. George, Utah. Started in Virgin, just outside of Zion National Park. Great experience. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to ride the next day or even walk because my muscle cramps were so bad. I drove back to the hotel about 45 minutes away in St. George proper, and my right leg cramped so badly that I couldn't get out of the truck, and that was pretty awesome. But I was able to go ride at the Snake Hollow mountain bike park that I'd never been to before, so that was pretty cool. And right now I am at, I think we're at day 68, day 69 of the 75 hard. If my app reset, so I got a little off. But if my calculations are right, we'll be done next Thursday. So we're getting really close. And I stepped on the scale today for the first time in quite a while. And part of it was that I was out of town and that kind of thing. But in the first 2 weeks of the 75 hard, I dropped 10 pounds. I thought, oh, this is awesome. I'm really going to go down. But I started at 205. I threw on 20 pounds of COVID weight, and that just really sucked. It was really depressing. I was stress eating. I was boredom eating, and with the way I've been eating, with adding so many fruits and vegetables, cutting out desserts and cookies, chips, crackers, those types of things. I felt like, my weight just wasn't budging for a while after the first 2 weeks. And so I got a little frustrated and I didn't step on the scale. I stepped on it this morning and I was 183. So I have dropped 22 pounds in about a little over 2 months doing the 75 hard. And a lot of that has kind of made me to where I'm not craving sugar as much. I love sugar. I'm a terrible person. I love peanut M&Ms. I love chocodiles, for those of you who know what those are. I love cheesecake. I love Umpqua dairy, mint chocolate chip ice cream. I love junk food. I'm a terrible person. And, dropping where I'm at, and as I kind of look at myself, I feel like I haven't really changed. I obviously have. I just got done doing an urban ride on my mountain bike. And, my mountain bike shorts are fitting looser and that kind of thing. But I feel like I still have a ways to go. I still got a little bit of that grandpa belly that we need to get rid of. And so when I look at that, I go, okay, you know what? That really kind of tells me that for me, I should be about 170, if I can even push it down to 165 maybe. But about 170 is where I need to be. That's where I was for a long, long time. And with the 75 hard, I think something that's just been good is it's forced me to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. So I've been reading Grit by Angela Duckworth. I've also been reading Cash Flow Quadrant by Rich Dad Poor Dad. And that was a recommendation to me by my friend Rob Brown. Fantastic book. Highly recommend both of those. And so I've consistently read those, whereas before that, I read for a couple of days and I may go read 20, 25 pages. So it's got me to do that. It's got me doing 2 45-minute workouts, and one has to be outside. Beautiful day today, 63 degrees. Sunny, just a little bit of cloud, but just beautiful day. So I just got out on a ride. Actually was out working on the house, doing some stuff out there, and just did a body weight workout earlier this morning. There have been some days when I've been out in the rain walking on the 75 hard. There's been days when I've been out walking in either the cold or the snow when I've been in Utah. And, the good thing is there, it's just one of those things. You get out there and you do it, and it is what it is, and, kind of dress for it. So it's been a good experience to kind of get, through all of that and just have to plan my day and do that. I'm going to keep my eating program pretty much the same. I'm going to allow myself to have a little bit of dessert here or there. But one of the things that I found that I really like is by Quest, and they don't carry this at Walmart. They do carry it at Target, and they have it online on Amazon, is Quest peanut butter cups. These peanut butter cups, they do taste a little different than the Reese's peanut butter cups, but I really like them. They're less than 1 gram of sugar. They're 11 grams of protein. I believe 13 grams of carbs, but to have protein and hardly any sugar in, 2 peanut butter cups, I feel like, that's really good. I do feel like blindfolded, I'd be able to tell the difference, but it's really good though. I really like it. And that's something that I'll kind of use going forward. It's a little more expensive, but it'll help me cut down the sugar and kind of keep that out of my diet quite a bit. I've added vegetables a lot. Sometimes I drink the spicy V8, which I really kind of like. And, 12 ounces of V8 gives me 3 servings of vegetables. So I really kind of, like how I've done that. It's somewhat easy to follow. I've gone to Five Guys burgers, and they just do a burger in a bowl so I can get all the vegetables, everything on it, peppers, onions, lettuce, all of that without the bun. And then I've just got my burger and all of that on there. So, there's been good ways to find to be creative. Another thing that's been really great is at Texas Roadhouse. They have a steak salad that's fantastic, and that gets me right in. Mostly salad with some steak on it. So I get, a steak that I really like. I get some protein, but I'm getting a lot of vegetables in there. And then one of the things I do is I just go really light with maybe some Italian dressing. But I always get it on the side so I can control how much is put on there, so I don't, get a server just dumping it all over. To me, it's ridiculous when I see people eating vegetables, something healthy, and they're constantly just dipping it in ranch. To me, that's just stupid. I don't get it. I don't like ranch that much. I think it's, really kind of stupid. So it's been good for me to kind of do this. It's been a great experience. I am going to try to check back in on the last day. Once I verify with my buddies what day we're at, and kind of let you know what the final weigh-in and all that stuff is. But Andy Frisella, 75 Hard, great program. It's made a difference. And again, to really just get back on that scale and think, man, I've only lost, 10 pounds. Maybe I'm actually, up a pound or two, and I've only lost 8 pounds. That was really kind of frustrating to me. And to get on and find out that, in fact, I've lost 22 pounds was pretty awesome. It's one of those things, too. I was listening to a podcast by Ed Milet, and just kind of, I've listened to just a little bit of his stuff, but I've got a kind of a personal reason now that I don't want to share right here, right now, for going to listen to Ed Milet. And I listened to one of his podcasts from, I believe it was February 2017. And he talked about getting worried or getting anxious about things that might happen. And it's, his point is, don't get worked up over it, because then you're experiencing those emotions. Your mind, your brain think that you're actually going through that experience, when in reality that may not even be happening. And so you're putting yourself through it for no reason. It might happen, but there's a good chance that it doesn't as well. And so I really just kind of liked his take on that. Trying not to worry about, stuff that might happen, and just kind of wait. So we had something, happen with our house. Our contractor said, hey, I want to go over something with you guys. Meet me at the house. And my wife got a little, she got a little nervous, got a little, worried, anxious about it. And I thought, you know what? Well, let's just wait. Let's see. Why get worried? Let's not get worked up. And it turned out to all be things that were going to, work in our favor anyway. So there was no reason to get worked up. And as humans, that's hard. We have a lot of emotions. A lot of times we're under stress. We're tired, and things like that happen. But one of the real takeaways that I had, earlier this week, listening to Ed Milet, was just trying to focus on not letting crap get me down, and not worrying about stuff that might happen. And when it happens, we deal with it, and we, process it, and we move on. We use things I've learned from, Tony Robbins about, emotions, and changing state, our physiology and our mental state, being in a peak state. So there's really a lot of good stuff out there. This is longer than I thought it would be, so I wanted to wrap it up. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know if what your thoughts are, if you've listened to any podcasts from Tony Robbins, from Ed Mylett. Also, you know what, just for kicks, let me know what your favorite junk food is. Again, peanut M&Ms, cheesecake, chocodiles, let me know if you know what those are. And as always, thanks for watching Outdoor Gear and Skills.